welcome to the brand spanking new Last Day on Earth update that has just dropped, the first of its kind. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is not a new season update. This is something called a mid-season update, and with it, we have a whole new interface and a whole new gameplay mechanic with which to participate that appears like it's going to be centered around none other than going bounty hunting, baby. So, yes, I am rather exhilarated to get this underway, especially because this is really cool and hopefully something that we get more of, because in between seasons, we are literally getting this kind of like a bonus event update that's going to be lasting for about the next 18 days or so. And not just that, ladies and gentlemen, on top of it too, Twitch drops officially are returning. They returned earlier this month for like a week or something. Last Day on Earth disabled them for a little bit, but then they are back, and you know what that means. Twitch.tv/Starsnipe, link in the top of the description and in the pinned comment. Make sure you go ahead and pop on over there. We are live every single Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, playing some Last Day on Earth. We got the face cam on, we got the live chat rolling, so y'all can participate with the stream as everything is going on. And as y'all can see, Twitch drops will be active, which means that every hour of watching the stream, you actually earn rewards and loot from literally just watching the stream, sent directly to your Last Day on Earth inbox. And you can see that there are going to be quite a few prizes, including prizes that literally have to do with this current mid-season update in the form of these Scavengers Crates and the Collectors Crates, in addition to other stuff like rare blueprints, various puppers, reanimators, packs, and all that jazz. So there's gonna be some goodness coming your way. And if you guys want to know how to go ahead and enable that, something that you definitely want to know how to do in game, click on this Twitch button over here, and that will then prompt you to log into your Twitch account. If you don't have one yet, make sure you make one, and then you can connect your Twitch account to your Last Day on Earth account. And then when you are watching the stream that is gonna be going on at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Friday, same time, same place every single week, by the way, may I add, you will then be eligible to be collecting these rewards. You don't even need Last Day on Earth open, literally just for having your connected Twitch account and being logged in while you are watching the stream. You can be getting rewards literally just for kicking back. Sorry about the burp there, and relaxing. So obviously I'm always a fan when these are active, and I do love to see them back, because not only can we have a fan-freaking-tastic start to the weekend at 6 p.m. Eastern time, which, by the way, there's gonna be another link in the description, twitch.tv/starsnipe/schedule, that will go ahead and let you know what time that the stream starts in your own local time zone, because time zones can definitely be confusing. But luckily with that other link, it'll literally tell you exactly when it starts for you, because there's tons of different time zones across the world, so it can get confusing, but hopefully that can help. And then same time, same place every single week, we are live. So once you make it there for the first time, you'll know when it's starting every time. And I don't know, dude, I just love the fact that Twitch drops are back, because I love the fact that y'all can literally, just for kicking back and relaxing, literally get prizes in Last Day on Earth, or even watch the stream while you're playing Last Day on Earth, and you can be getting loot in Last Day on Earth by going to zones and stuff while watching the stream, and getting loot from watching the stream too. So it's a bit of a double whammy, but long story short, definitely want to make sure that y'all are aware of that. But without further ado, we got the rest of this little bonus surprise update to dig our teeth into. So let's pop on over here to the reward and assignment menu. So over here on the left, we have a kind of this whatchamacallit, the Scavengers Crate, which is an item, a crate that actually allows you to get skins from the before times. It's a stash of skins from the old times, and also it contains collector's keys, which means that this is actually a perfect update for getting a bunch of prizes from before that you may have actually missed out upon. Really quickly, if we go ahead and glance at the rewards, you can see some of what is available. Now, personally, for me, you can see that we actually have whatchamacallit, the off-road bike over here, whatchamacallit, got the Bayou bike, but I already have these skins, so I believe what will happen if I land on them is that instead I will get like one of the keys that we can then trade in for the even better crate. But you can see, I mean, yeah, like I already have like a lot of the things that are already available inside of here. You know, I do have like the neon backpack, I got the sport backpack, so if we land on those, I do believe we could actually get collector's keys instead. And also, it actually appears like we had collector's keys in every crate anyway, so that's actually not too bad. Now we're gonna be able to open up the Scavengers Crate by collecting these whatchamacallit keys over there, which we can go ahead and get from our assignments, which we will go ahead and undertake here in just a second. But over here, whatchamacallit, back on the reward side of things, we can actually go, and once we get enough of those collector's crates, open up this, once we get enough collector's keys, we can open up the collector's crate, where the rewards do appear to be a little bit juicier in terms of what we can possibly get. Some pretty good stuff, even in terms of like factory parts, reanimators, carbon composites, and a new skin, the old school bike, which is looking pretty freaking sick. We got a new backpack skin in the form of the Solitude backpack, and then at the peak of it all, the resonance backpack, which is literally a freaking guitar on your back, which low-key looks pretty freaking dope. And of course, plenty of weapons scattered throughout as well. So definitely something that we're going to be wanting to work our way towards. Let's go and get a little bit more info about what's going on here, because we can complete Trader Horace's assignments and earn keys. New day, new deal. Then we can use those keys to unlock all those things that we went over. And then here are all of the quests that we can undertake. However, it does not appear that I can take them, but I do have this prompt telling us promptly, see what I did there, pun intended, to go to the map. So I gotta imagine some sort of a new event location or something will be popping up. So without further ado, let's get to it, lads and lasses. And I hope that you are excited for the fan-freaking-tasticness of this new update being underway. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we do go live with a new video covering the update, because we're gonna be covering the bejesus out of this, all the rewards that we can get, all the goodness that can be had, and hopefully all these bounties. And all right, never mind. So oh, you know what? Brain fart. My brain is farted. I apologize. I had my brain had a burrito this morning or something. It was a big breakfast burrito. So what appears how it works is that it automatically gives us these quests, and then we just have to go to the locations that we are prompted to go to. So, okay, I thought I had to go like to some special location to collect them, but no, it appears like we're good to go. So why don't we go? Let's begin our adventure over here at the Pine Grove. And then a reminder as well that this kind of reminds me of the bounty hunting season a little bit, because for every assignment, for every location, there are special things that end up being undertaken as well. For example, the very rare Icy Runner over here, right? We're going to be dealing with the frost effect. When chasing, zombies can recover their health, and the Limestone Ridge is set off to this location to kill the mutated zombies. So it kind of tells us the location that we have to go to, and then kind of like that first perk tells us something special that's going to be going on. So when we go after the Rancid Hybrid, the Thunderstorm will be happening, where electrified metal objects deal damage nearby. And then over here, the Sandstorm will be happening for the Smasher, where sand in zombies' eyes makes them see their prey from a shorter distance. So there are kind of like various modifiers that occur when we head over to these locations. And then also it appears that we can actually cop the Scavenger's keys utilizing some dollar dues should we choose. And then I kind of want to see what Refresh does. Like, I don't want to see what it does yet, because I want to do these contracts first, but then we will see exactly what it does. And then also you can see that there is a premium that we can acquire as well. So pretty much if you go down here, for example, you can go ahead and cop the premium. We will be copping this just to showcase all of the rewards for you lads and lassies, but there's premium that you can cop, and as a result of that, you will be getting a little bit more prizes for the assignments that you do, because then, for example, if we were to finish the Icy Runner quest, not only would we get Scavenger's keys, we would also get a Collector's key. Well, if we were to do the Rancid Hybrid, we would also get the Sawblade Mason. If we were to do the Smasher, we would also get some extra Scavenger's keys. So it's kind of like the season pass of this in a way, if you think about it. So definitely something to go ahead and keep in mind on that side of things as well. But I'm definitely excited to have this going underway, because anytime that there is bonus stuff going on in the game that gives us additional opportunities to get loot. I mean, I'm just a sucker for new events in general, so I freaking love it. But then also the fact of the matter is that it's a whole new opportunity to actually get old skins that you can't get in the game anymore, to get additional loot via exploring these zones that you might be exploring anyway. Like, tons of things going on like that. And for now, let's spread a little bit of pistol drizzle on these zombies' faces. And yellow, it appears like, as you can see on the mini-map, we got a zombie outlined in a wee bit of yellow. That actually appears to be helping the cause. All right, you want to know why? Travis, tell them why.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Beautiful. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate your assistance. Guys, I know Travis has been out of commission for a while, but he's back. He was so excited about this update. He had to freaking come out of hibernation and have a little bit of nonsense fun, if you know what I mean. And hello, Rancid Hybrid. Without further ado, I'ma hit you with the one and then hit you with the two. See you later, alligator. You never stood a chance against me. And then that kind of makes things a little bit easier on us, though, because no, do not spit on me, you toxic spiter. That makes things a little bit easier on us, because then we can literally just kind of like go through the location, look for, I mean, just on the mini map, if we do see a yellow outlined red dot, and then we will know that that is the person that we do want to go after. So that does make our lives a little bit easier if you are going out of your way to specifically go to these zones to take out enemies. Now, if you're just kind of like going to these zones, you can also, of course, go to the zones and try to be, you know, like productive and actually like, you know, take out some of the enemies and stuff, but y'all know me. I'm here to show off the new stuff and have some fun, because that's always what I absolutely love to do the bejesus out of, because whenever there's some newness in the game, it just attracts me, baby. Like freaking fly, like a freaking bees to honey. I just love it. Actually, no, bees produce honey. Like bees to pollen. That doesn't sound as like, that doesn't sound as cool. I don't know. Yeet! Now, there's a thunderstorm going on. How much will this hurt? This doesn't hurt at all. What are you talking about? These barrels might be electrified, but like nothing's happening. Or am I gonna get like struck by lightning at some point? Oh, there you go. Okay. So I guess it hurts you if you like stand still next to it. Because when I'm moving, I'm fine. So, all right, that's the Thunderstorm effect in action. Let's pop on over. We still got a few more of these Bounty Hunter quests to undertake. But I'd also love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below what your experience has been like with the season so far, or if you have yet to even dive into it, what you are thinking of it so far, initial thoughts kind of from like seeing it. Because at least for me, man, I like a bonus update's a bonus update. I was not expecting a little kind of like mini season in between seasons to be dropped with just like additional opportunities to get rewards. So, I mean, I got a smile on my face over it. And I mean, it's going to be lasting for what, the next 18 days. So that's going to give us plenty of time. And also the fact that we can get old skins that are no longer attainable in the game. Also kind of a big deal if you ask me, because that's also like, it's very annoying when you do kind of like potentially miss out on a skin and then you can never get it again. The fact that they have added another way to get it is really cool. And hopefully this is a sign of more updates like this. Hopefully like more mid-season updates that end up getting dropped. So there's kind of like actually stuff to do in between bigger seasons. I'm here for it, man. If we're getting mini seasons while we wait for full seasons to drop, that's better than getting nothing while we wait for full seasons to drop. So I'm definitely excited for the prospects of this, like both currently in the present and also in the future, what this could be. But let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below as well. If y'all are excited, hit the bejesus out of that like button to show some hype for the new update. And of course, like I was saying, stick around, stay tuned. We're going to be checking the bejesus out of this update and all that it may have to offer. And hopefully we do not freeze to death or nothing like that. I'm a wee bit worried about that possibility because this zone is a little bit snowy. Hello, icy runner. Goodbye, icy runner. But I mean, I also honestly, I do love that they brought this back too, because this, the feature where it kind of like there's something unique going on in every zone. Like I was saying, this was kind of like present in an earlier season. The fact that it has returned for this mid-season update is actually really cool, because I love the fact that kind of like these modifiers affect the zones, and in a sense kind of like give each zone a little bit of flavor, a little bit of pizzazz, you know? It's not like the same zone that you go over to every time. There's kind of like a unique twist on things every time that you pop over there, which I mean, I love it, man. I really do think that that is such a cool kind of like an underrated aspect of this too. I just love when things are made kind of like a little bit more unique, and I think that this definitely does accomplish that. See you later. That person has been taken down, and now let's get that guy out of here. All right, you know what? Why don't we just go in? Yeet! No, I meant to yeet the wolf. There you go. The wolf has been yeeted out of existence, and we can pop on over to the final location and see what awaits us there. And all right, lads, the Limestone Spire location. It is the final one that awaits, and probably for the toughest zombie. We are going to be waiting for this Smasher fella, and we're going to see what that's all about. You gotta imagine, though, from looking at kind of like the little teaser here, that he appears to be a bit of a tougher cookie. He appears to be kind of like a version of the blind one. Also, boop and boop, we have been credited with keys to our account, so it does appear like kind of like everything is tracked like in this little screen, which is kind of handy. We can kind of know how many keys and stuff that we do have. And honestly, while we're at it, let's freaking get to it, man. Let's go and pop on open a few of these scavengers crates and see what happens. And oh, we're guaranteed an item, at least a very rare or better, every 5th crate, so that's kind of nifty too. You're guaranteed something nice on that side of things. But without further ado, send it. Let's trade one of these. You don't get like a discount or anything for buying in bulk. That actually would have been cool if that was the case. All right, let's go ahead and pop on open one more and send it. Big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy. Okay, katana. I mean, that's not the biggest money in the world, but it's nice. And of course, the guaranteed collector's key. Hard to be going wrong with that. Let's pop open another. That's a copper bar coming our way. Woot woot. Love to see that. I mean, I would love to see something else. Honestly, I have plenty of copper back at home. But I mean, all things considered, given the fact that, I mean, from the perspective, from the lens of just any player undertaking this season, potentially, you know, someone who might be like not as end game as me, you know, someone who's like on the free to play side of things, like, fact of the matter is you can get some really nifty stuff and loot and resources that will definitely help you just in exchange for kind of taking out some. I mean, I gotta say, dude, so far, these aren't like the craziest, most difficult enemies. The Smasher, I'm a bit skeptical about. We'll see what that's all about. And of course, the fact that these different enemies have different rarities. I wonder if there's gonna be, because we have rare, very rare. I wonder if we can actually encounter like extremely rare enemies, dude. That would actually be really cool. I mean, I imagine they'd be like the most difficult, but also like the most unique. I kind of hope that extremely rare enemies are in the game. That would actually be pretty 10 out of 10, the baby epic gamer moment. I would love to see that. Just like I cannot wait and love to see the smasher awaiting us on the other side of this location. And then we're gonna see what the refresh is all about and see if we can actually refresh the contracts that we do get. But yeah, this appears to be quite the sandy location. Like the perk did say, it means that zombies will not be able to detect us from as far away. So it's kind of nice because that means I think toxic spitters will not be running at us from 500 miles away. Kind of an underrated aspect about things, so we can kind of be a bit more cautious in our planning and our approach and all that jazz. And as we are doing that, I also want to go ahead and wish every single one of y'all an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most amazing variety that hopefully only keeps on getting better from here on out. Whether that be from the video, bring you a smile, bring you a giggle, anything or everything like that, does not matter to me how a little bit of joy can go ahead and make its way into your day today. I'm just crossing my fingers and indeedly do. That's exactly what the joy do, because nothing else bring a smile to my face, like know that hopefully I might be able to bring one to yours in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Whether it be from some of the hijinks and shenanigans we get into, whether it be maybe from the fact that a brand new update just dropped, let's go baby, or whether it be just anything that is going on, like some of the epic adventures that we get into. Whatever it is, I'm just crossing my fingers that there's something that hopefully can bring a little bit of joy and cheer your way, because knowing that I might be able to make someone's day out there, like, instantly makes mine, instantly makes me so freaking stoked and excited when I'm recording the videos. And I feel like as a part of that, it's kind of like it's a self-sufficient loop. We've discovered infinite joy, because by hopefully bringing some cheer and joy y'all's way, I'm instantly bringing some my way, which then makes the videos, I think, a lot more entertaining, because I feel like, you know, when someone's recording a video, if they're actually having fun, it ends up being a way better of a video, you know? So long story short, we've discovered infinite joyitude, baby. So just 10 out of 10, just another reason you gotta smash that like button. And scientific studies proven by scientific scientists of the science community, scientifically proved that oh, there's all right of me. Okay, we'll counter this guy in a second. But they have proven that hitting the like button will get you plus 10,000% to your luck stat in real life. Yeah, that's right. There's a stat. It kind of tracks how lucky you are. Long story short, it helps you out a lot of science behind it. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty great. And it gives me better luck in the video. And given the fact we're about to undertake a pretty big boss battle here, I gotta imagine that part's gonna come in handy. So I'd appreciate the help, folks. But without further ado, hello, Smasher. Oh, he's looking back. He's kind of half expecting me. Too bad. So sad. Get sliced up, baby! Whoa! Oh my god, it's 17 damage per hit, dude. It's literally like a lightweight version of the freaking blind one. Why are you doing so much damage, sir? Okay, you definitely want to come prepared to the Smasher. Good thing I'm never unprepared, baby. Ain't never lost. I have only won and conquered art enemies. Now, with that said, we should have some more rewards. Let's take a little bit of that. And we got 15 more and 2 of the collector's keys. Still not enough to trade in for that. But you know what? That's a-okay. And oh, check it out. That's actually kind of cool too. So if you're knocking out these assignments, you know, and if you have not actually bought the premium, whatchamacall, it will kind of save everything that you collect that is kind of locked behind the premium wall. So if you ever kind of like decide to maybe get premium, you know, a few days into the mid-season, long story short, you're actually still gonna get all the rewards that you otherwise would have got, which is actually kind of like a really cool and underappreciated part, I guess. So shouts out to Last Down Earth for kind of doing that. That's kind of nifty that, I mean, you're not just gonna be punished for doing these bounties early. That's kind of cool. Now, let's see how cool it might be for us to go ahead and refresh. Actually, I'm gonna go to the world map and refresh, because I feel like I don't want to be in the middle of a zone when we refresh, because like what if, like, I don't know, dude, what if like the refreshed quest like tell us to go back to the same zone? Will we break the space-time continuum? I don't know, and I'm scared, man. I don't want to break the space-time continuum. That seems like an important thing to keep intact. I don't know, man. Am I crazy for thinking that? Okay, though. Long story short, back to the mid-season screen. We go back to the assignments and refresh. What do you got for me, baby? Oh! Dude, let's go! Extremely rare zombies confirmed! First off. Second off, I mean, that's actually kind of really cool that you get one, it appears, all right, we'll see what happens exactly when the contracts refresh, but it appears like you actually get 1 free refresh per day, if I had to guess, and then after that, it goes up to 5 coins. Now, I wonder if we refresh again, if it would then go up to 10 coins and like keep increasing by like 5s or something, We'll go ahead and scientifically test out a little bit of science here in just a bit. But first things first, the extremely rare zombie. The Festering Zombie awaits us. We definitely want to take that feller down. And whatchamacall, its special ability is hits of mutated zombies cause poisoning. The Rotting Bloater, strong winds influence mutated zombies' movement speed. And then the Stalking Bruiser, toxic puddles dealing damage can be found all around. So we got some pretty interesting undertakings. And the nifty thing is that they all appear to be in the, in the forest zones, which means we can go from 1 to 2 to 3 and pretty much do just bada boom, bada bing. We got a conga line of locations lined up, so you better be ready to do the limbo. Things are gonna be getting funky, folks and folkettes. Alrighty, without further ado, we have arrived at the green location. Is this where we can expect the extremely rare zombies? Because, dude, I do, like, that's the thing, man. Like, I want to see what these special perks do, and I did, like, I don't know. It does appear like the extremely rare zombie also gives us the most rewards, which is another interesting thing to potentially kind of, like, keep in mind. Because just, like, really quickly for a recap, right, if we go over here to the assignments, we're getting 35 Scavengers keys. That's more than we got from the very rare or rare from last time. So maybe commons give you 15, rares and very rares 25, and then extremely rares 35. Also, this freaking rotting bloater with 3 collector's keys, dude. That is gonna be nice when we cash in on the premium, because you know that we gotta show off absolutely as much as we possibly can, even if it costs a few dollary dues and inflicts some pain upon my bank account. I'm always willing to risk it for the biscuit and go that extra mile for all y'all beautiful ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to know the most and see the most about this forthcoming update. And alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Festering Zombie, how do you do? You do dead. Also, it appears like Lexi got the finishing blow on the zombie and it actually counted. Kind of surprised. In the past, if your dog or companion ends up killing an enemy, it like does not count if you're trying to like keep track of it. So that's kind of a cool thing to notice. All right, we got a few freaking festering zombies coming our way. What happens if it hits us? I thought something special was supposed to happen if mutated zombies hit you. Nothing that special appears to be occurring. Well, all right, let me just go ahead and saw you two in half. What am I missing here? Because these guys seem to be going down pretty easy peasy. What is it? Hits of mutated zombies cause poisoning. I don't appear too poisoned at the moment, fam. I appear rather, I don't know, normal. Is there like other mutated zombies we gotta worry about? Oh my god, goodbye to your arm. Inside of this location, do we have to wait for like the mutated spitters to like spin on us? I have so many questions, and I kind of want to get to the bottom of it. Is that, I'm not being poisoned. Is there like only a chance of poison being caused? Like I'll suffer through a few hits here for the sake of science, and I'll just Lexi, do the heavy bidding. You get him, girl. You're gonna have an awesome treat awaiting you when we get back to base, because you deserve it the way that you're playing things here. But yeah, I'm not really sure where the poisoning part's supposed to be kicking in, because if I'm not mistaken, I should be getting poisoned at the moment, and I feel fine. I mean, you know, I could like go to the bathroom for a little bit, but I don't think that's you know, that's perfectly normal to want to go to the bathroom. I don't think that's the poison talking. I think that's just kind of the big breakfast I had talking. So, yeah, not entirely sure what was going on with that location, but I'll take it, man. Easy peasy, extremely rare kill for the enemies. Bada boom, bada bing. That's cash money. Let's pop on over to the north and see what the Pine Grove has in store. Alrighty, it definitely sounds windy. It definitely looks windy. Let's see just how windy it is, because by the sounds of things, the zombies that we encounter in these zones, oh my god, the trees have been blown over. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to make zombies faster or slower. These zombies feel like, I don't know, they might be moving a little bit faster. Maybe I'm just tweaking. Like, their movement speed doesn't appear to be all that much different. So if there is an effect, it does kind of sort of semi appear to be like negligible. All right, the fast biters are definitely hauling booty though. I do gotta admit, they are moving. They have freaking got some freaking pup in their step, man. Now, where the heck are these? Oh, there you go. Oh, wow, dude. They're all like clustered up over there. Rotting bloaters or whatever the heck their name was. Oh, yeah, they're literally clustered up. I don't know if I can get a sneak attack off on. I might be able to get a sneak attack on one of them. They're going to be a bit tankier enemies because of the fact that they are bigger. So I definitely want to come in with a plan of action. And that plan of action is going to be sneak attack the rotting bloater. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful comrade. And goodbye. Sayonara, mother truckers. You never stood a chance. Now, what exactly was their ability again? Oh, the ability of them. I guess it's not really their ability. It's more so the fact that I guess the actual location is windy. So yeah, their ability is that they live in a windy location. Not as cool as the mutated zombies ability, but also their ability seems to be working, because I don't know what I was doing wrong, dude. but I was not getting very poisoned by the zombies that seemed like they should have been poisoning me. Not that I'm complaining, because it made my life a little bit easier, and that means hopefully it'll make all of y'all's lives easier too, which means hopefully easier ways into some of that glorious loot awaiting us. And all right, the red zone, we gotta hunt down the stalking bruiser and see what that's all about with this little boss battle. And I mean, it just kind of look, by the looks of it, that looks like it's just gonna be kind of like a slight, like a variation of the Juggernaut, who I have murdered countless times in the, whatchamacallit, Bunker Bravo and the Laboratory hard mode. So I am not scared of you, comrade. You will die, I tell you. Hopefully, I hope I am not getting a little bit too full of myself here ahead of boss battle time. But oh my god, well, it's definitely green. I tell you what. Now, I believe what we gotta look out for here, yeah, toxic puddles dealing damage. So, I suppose I just gotta not step into any suspicious looking puddles. Don't trust the puddle. I think I could do that. Where are all the zombies, dude? I was gonna say, even like the zombies are on vacation. They don't even want to be in this freaking zone. They're like, yeah, no, I'd rather stay away. I mean, all the trees are looking pretty dead, but gosh darn, dude, I love the variation. Now, how much damage do we incur? 15 damage. Now, do zombies suffer the damage too? Now that toxic spider looked just fine. If I move, yeah, I still suffer the damage. Apparently, that turkey's freaking skin is made out of like anti-radioactive waste or something, because like it did not appear to be getting affected by the fact that that turkey just freaking he gobbled through some radioactive waste like it was nothing. You know, that turkey did not. He did not gobble his last gobble. All right, he still got some more gobbles in his future. But whatchamacallit, we should be able to get a sneak attack off on this fellow, which I will definitely appreciate. It's probably gonna be an armored enemy because of the fact that it is, oh, goodbye, a Juggernaut, but I still like, oh, wow, 500 health! But luckily, the armor does not appear to be a thing, although it does appear that every time it hits us, look at that, it actually ends up healing 30 of its health. Too bad, so sad. You still die all the same. So a melee attack in that fella, unless you're getting a big old sneak attack in, not exactly the best idea. Now, what is an interesting idea could actually be going into this location, sneaking up on that enemy, doing a sneak attack for big damage, running out of the zone, and then going back into the zone, and hopefully the enemy would still have his health taken down, but he would forget that you existed, and then you could like sneak attack him again. That's actually kind of a cool thing to keep in mind. But all right, let's go, and you already know what we're doing, baby. Oh, hold up, I gotta take my rewards first. Thank you for the reminder. Let's refresh it, and okie dokie. It does appear like it stays at 5 coins for each refresh after the first one. Another interesting thing to keep in mind. And unfortunately, no extremely rare zombies or anything this time. But it does appear like, I don't know, we got some like, whatchamacallit. I mean, I kind of want to maybe refresh this again and see if we could maybe get like another extremely rare. Oh, the Crusher. Oh, dude, the Crusher gives 5 collector's keys. Oh, that is going to be kind of nice, comrades. Yes, I will do the Crusher. And then the Acid Zombie here, we gotta head on over to, what is this? The Pine Bushes. I'll stick with these, and we'll knock out this set for show. And also just kind of did want to refresh again and kind of like show that confirmation that, again, I mean, it does appear to stick at 5 coins. Now, personally, I don't know if I'd be doing tons of refreshes, because if I got 5 coins, I would much rather go to the laboratory and do a deal with my guy, Jim the janitor, Jimbo, the freaking walking, living legend. That he has literally sold me, like, armor-piercing weapons and stuff for, like, 5 coins. All right, it's actually ridiculous, the type of stuff he's got to offer. And very reasonable prices, I tell you what. I've been scammed more often by the actual dealer than by the janitor. The janitor's a homie, all right? Long story short. Anyways, let's take down 5 of these acid zombies that should be lurking around this location. Hello, goodbye. And, whatchamacallit? And it does appear like, it appears like it's a constant theme. You encounter 5 zombies in the green zone, 3 zombies in the yellow zone, and then 1 big zombie in the red zone. That's been the thing for every refresh cycle that we've seen. It does appear like some of the, whatchamacallit, some of the perks, I suppose, that you encounter do appear like they can occur for multiple different types of zombies. Like the acid zombie here had a the puddles. You know, we encountered that when we were hunting down a different zombie. So it does appear like it can occur for different enemies. So just one thing to keep in mind. There might be more than what we've seen so far too. So hopefully that's another thing that as we continue checking out this as we continue checking out this season, hopefully we will be able to go ahead and, whatchamacall, hopefully we'll be able to encounter every kind of version of the events and the perks and ultimately try to show off like every boss that there is, which again is just another reason that you definitely want to be subscribed with that notification bell hit, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to stay in the loop with this update, all that it has to offer, and then of course, all future updates as well, because we're always trying to stay in the loop and keep y'all as up to date as possible with not just what is currently in the game, but also with what is coming in the game. And then as soon as something new comes to the game, we want to check it out and show that off absolutely on the ASAP, mother truckers. But without further ado, the Limestone Cliffs. Oh wait, and inside of it, 3 locations, 3 zombies that we gotta go ahead and track down. The groaners. What are you groaning about, huh? Well, you're about to be groaning about the fact that a few bullets are gonna do you in, and there ain't a jack diddly thing you can do about it. I tell you what there, Sonny Jimbo. But where the heck are you guys? I'm looking on the mini-map. I ain't seeing no yellow outlined red dots. Oh, hello! The first keeper has arrived! And honestly, it appears like there's... Oh, that we're actually being poisoned! Oh, the groaner, my old comrade. Yes, I've encountered the groaner in different locations. Only 5 damage per poisoning, though, which isn't bad. But it does appear like the groaners are definitely capable of little poisoning actions. So we do want to potentially keep them at a distance. And Lexi, you want to help me out over there? Because I think Lexi can't get poisoned. So Lexi is very safe. You know, it's safe for you to do this. Your pupper powers protect you. Why is that like the cutest sentence I think I've spoken in this entire episode? Pupper powers activate! And that wasn't a pupper power. That was the fact that my pistol has an active skill mod. The, what's it called? Leg shot. I always forget the name of it. I just call it the freaking slow-mo matrix activate. Because the zombies go into slow mode and we can just pistol drizzle them from afar. Super easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But with that, another location down, and 1 more to go before this set of bounties is completado, and some rewards get popped on open as well. So all right, Red Zone, let's go ahead and appear, will ya? It's time for us to take down the Crusher, an enemy that, I mean, we encountered actually like in the last season, the freaking dude who would appear out of like that giant sewer pipe, and whatchamacall, we can also encounter them. I mean, we encountered them back like in the Fort Moss days too. The Crushers are just, we've got a history, man. We've got a rap with the Crushers, you know, we go way back, baby. We go way back with those dudes. So, let's go and say hello to our old friend, with my little friend, eh? Say hello to my little friend. My little friend is actually pretty little, just like a pistol drizzle. You know, it's a pistol. Not really the biggest gun. Oh, what's that? Wow, we're bringing out the M16. Let's bring out the big... Was not expecting a toxic spitter in my face. We're bringing out the big ones, the big guns for this one. And really quickly, what do we got to watch out for this fella? Oh, it's just a thunderstorm. Yeah, so we've encountered this. Long story short, stay away from anything that could potentially electrocute us, and yeah, we should be good. 10 out of 10. You know, we will survive. Oh, we'll survive. Continue taking these folks out from a distance. Ay, caramba, dude, the toxic abomination is chasing me down, man. That's not nice. My armor. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that, the Crusher. He is looking massive on the minimap. I gotta give him that, dude. You were looking swole. What's your workout plan? How much whey protein you downing? Because holy guacamole. You're going a little bit of ham, egg, and cheese. But all right, Crusher. Let's go and pistol drizzy a little bit. Let's see how much damage you do. Can you swing that big arm of yours and show me kind of how much damage you're capable of, or can you only swing your little arm? I kind of want to see exactly what he can do. He doesn't appear to want to swing. Oh, there you go. Oh my God, he freaking punched my shirt off. That's not very cash money of you. Death is that. I will deliver justice in the form of death. But yeah, it appears like none of his attacks really did that much damage so far. Freaking the knockoff blind one still appears to be the toughest enemy I think that we have gone mano-a-mano up against. Because he kind of did a number on us, but like everyone else here, I mean, like out of the bigger zombies, like the red zone, kind of like tier 3 zombies, I mean, so far, so good. They don't appear to be too lethal, but that freaking, the one that looks like the blind one, I will definitely watch out for that fella. He appears to have, He's a bit spooky, I tell you what. But, all right, without further ado, let's get to driving back home. As we all doing a little bit of driving, let's get to claiming our rewards because we got a little bit more than 90. Let's go and collect all those things right there. We now have 155, which means we should actually be able to open up 6 of these. Yeah, we should be able to go ahead and pop on open a few more of them. So without further ado, show me the money. Okay, that's just a little bit of fur. I'm gonna be honest, man. Fur is not the thing that I'm looking for here. Or an iron hatchet. I mean, I will use that in a raid. Don't get me wrong. I can definitely put that to use. Oh, baby. That's what I'm... Oh, we get 10. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, I didn't actually realize we get 10 out of that. So if you get a skin that you already have, at least if it's like a chopper skin, maybe it's less if you get like a backpack skin. Or like, but at least like if you get a very rare skin that you already have, we just got 10 collector's keys for that, dude. Let's go. That's cash money. Can I get another one of those? Okay, or 5 common iron bars and 3 bolts. My luck appears to have suddenly run out, but you know what? I'll take it because we got lucky as heck with some of that stuff, and because of that, we now have 18 keys, which mean we should be able to pop open a few of these collector's crates and hopefully get some big stuff coming our way. And then, without further ado, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, Kalashnikov 47, that's pretty big whammy, baby. And we get some caps as an extra reward, so I mean, I'll take it. We'll not turn that down. Some lens. Oh, and it looks like the extra rewards actually vary on the collector's crate, so another interesting thing to keep in mind. And lens, which is definitely a valuable part for crafting weapon modifications. Unfortunately, I already have plenty of lens, so that's not really something that I'm personally hyped for, but definitely that, I mean, lenses can be a pain in the butt, and they are very required for some modifications, so that could definitely come in handy. And finally, without further ado, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, money, Oh, I got a landmine though. Let's go. I love landmines. They go boom. Boom makes me happy. And I mean, the fragments of titanium armor suit. I mean, technically we could have just potentially got titanium out of that because recycling fragments of titanium armor does give you the possibility to get titanium. So honestly, still pretty happy with that for a common item. But with that said, with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is gonna go ahead and start bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth and our initial checkout of this new bonus mid-season update, kind of in between seasons, which I am totally here for, and hopefully we see more of, because I mean, stuff to do while we wait for seasons. Definitely, that's got a thumbs up from me, just like the thumbs up you should be totally hitting on the video. Yeah, totally that. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love the rewards that we can get, and I mean, all in all, dude, like it doesn't seem like unreasonably difficult. I mean, if you get some good sneak attacks on some of these zombies, like literally, some of them will crumble like a freaking cookie, all right? And like a brittle cookie, not like a soft chew, because soft chews don't really crumble, they kind of squish. No, baby, I'm talking a brittle cookie. It will crumble. But with that said, what that does, go ahead and start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.